I want y'all to check this video out of Juanita Bynum telling 21 people that the Most High is telling them that they need to sow $1,000 for a prayer. This is a prime example of the souls that are being ushered into the church. How they're actually pimping the congregation. Let's look at this.
God is going to use you, but first of all, the Bible said in the book of Deuteronomy, He called you to be a financier of the kingdom. He called you to finance the kingdom.
So you mean to tell me the Most High is calling 21 people to help finance the kingdom at $1,000 a piece? When we know majority of these churches, if not all of them, are non-for-profit organizations. Man, y'all better let he who has eyes see clearly.
Don't be disobedient. I said put your phone down. I'm not a star. Don't be taking no pictures of me. He called you to be the person that would say, Lord, I will.
And just look at her face expressions. Excuse me. Just look at her facial expressions. She's a great, great actor, bro. She's playing as if she's so emotional over the situation. It's crazy.
I've seen miracles. I'm not supposed to be standing here. I wasn't supposed to be standing back on Bishop Jakes' platform. But I sowed. I showed God that I'm more passionate now than I ever been. And you in this building, and this is the danger of this church, because you are penny ante church. You think because you give $20 you doing something.
What? Maybe that $20 that they giving is all that they can give. And under those circumstances, that's a lot of money. $20 is a lot of money. And right now I'm looking at it like she's shaming the congregation.
You think because you give $5 you doing something. If somebody were to say right now, there's a trip that you can take that'll take you all over the world for $3,000 and you will be gone for 30 days, you would rob everybody to get it. You would ask your grandmama, your auntie, and everybody. But the $5 day is over, because he's called you to be a financier. Because you can't say to God, when I become a millionaire, I'll give it. Because the Lord is saying, show me right now.
So supposedly someone is supposed to give you their last, because technically, if you want to be technical about the situation, $1,000 is rent money. Okay. So I don't know what it is that she's trying to get these people to give that $1,000 for, what it is that she's trying to finance. You see what I'm saying? But I don't even know if this is even her church, right? But I can tell that in any event right now, she is using this to, like, whoever called her to this church, if it isn't hers, they're using her to pimp the congregation. And I just say that because she said in the beginning, don't take pictures of me. I'm not a celebrity. Therefore, I'm going to assume that this is not her church that she's at, and she was called to come out in order to generate this money.
I don't care if you got $1 million, he going to ask you for $900,000, so you're going to still be on the short end of the scale. There are 21 people in this building. Give me them handkerchiefs. I have some handkerchiefs in my bag that's been on my prayer room for 1 year. It's been on the floor in my prayer room for 1 year. Lay it on this table. And God said, this generation, the people that are in this building,
You see, they sat down like, look, I ain't got no $1,000. I'm barely surviving as it is. And you want me to give $1,000. Y'all seen them two people just sat down? Body language is man, look.
He's taken us to another level. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Preachers in this building.
They probably can't even believe what's coming out of her mouth right now. That's crazy.
Solomon said, when I got through sowing my 1,000 burnt offerings, the Spirit of the Lord asked me, what do you want me to do for you? We got to get on that side of it.
I'm going to tell y'all something, man. That's pimping at its finest, man. She done reached in the Bible and pulled out biblical context to motivate them to go deeper in them wallets.
Not the side where we always asking God. But we got to get on the side where God asks us. And that's another level of sacrifice. There's 21 people in this building that God said will give $1,000. But I'm going to give you this handkerchief out of my prayer room. And if your breakthrough don't come, you can call me. Because I know what I'm talking about. He said there has to be a divine shift in this building this year. There has to be a...
What's that? Speaking in tongues? That sound like... I ain't got nothing to say.
Divine shift. You're the next generation. You're the next church. Please don't scare me. This is what the church is going to look like 10 years from now. Don't scare me. Don't scare me. Go home and you take yourself on a fast. You go home and you get in prayer. You go back to your room and stop all this foolishness. You go back and get in the presence of God and say, Lord, you dropped a mantle in this building today. You're calling me to carry a torch to the next generation. Don't let me be one that fumbled the ball. He said 21 people in this building, come now wherever you are. Give me an envelope. Give me some envelopes. He said 21 people, come now wherever you are. He talking to you in this building. $1,000 ain't nothing. $1,000 ain't nothing in comparison to what God's going to do. I didn't call for buckets yet, y'all. It ain't nothing. There's plans that you have that ain't going through until you make that sacrifice to the Lord.
This is ridiculous, y'all. Like, I'm going to tell y'all, and see, the crazy part about this is that when you dealing with pastors like her, you have to understand that they have a unique way of swaying the congregation. The sheep that follow, right? They have a unique way of swaying it, bro. You see how they got the music playing in the background? But as you can tell, it's a lot of people in here who's not buying it. As you can see, it's so many people that's sitting down, bro. They're like, this ain't what I came for. I thought I was going to hear a powerful message today. I ain't come to church to be pimped. Man, look.
Stand right here, young man. There's business plans that y'all got. It ain't going through until you make that sacrifice to God. There's promotions that you want. You're not going to get it until you make that sacrifice to God. Line up right here. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Line up right here. I know what I'm talking about. The Lord said you better come. I'm just a messenger. He said there's 21 of you all sitting here. You put everything else on your credit card. I don't care what vending machine you told you was coming back.
And look, now she's making them feel guilty. So the ones that's walking up, right, are the ones that's actually willing to give the $1,000, okay? But she's making them feel guilty now. You put everything else on your card.
What vending table? You not today. There's pastors that don't. God want to open doors for you. He don't want you to rent. He wants you to own your own building. But you got to make that sacrifice. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Older and younger. There's doors that you won't open. There's some people sitting in this church that's been praying for things for your church. You're the one that's called to make this sacrifice for your church. Come now. I know you're in here because the prophecy don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. The Spirit of the Lord don't lie. He's not a lying spirit. He said 21 people in here. If God wasn't talking, nobody would have moved. He said 21 people in this building. That's what he means. He said 21 people in this building. How do I know God is talking to me? Because you got it. That's how I know God is talking to you. Because it's in your account right now. Because it's on your credit card right now. That's how I know God is talking to you. Well, I ain't never gave that before. You know what? In order to get something you ain't never had, you got to do something you ain't never did. Who is God preaching to? Who is God preaching to?
I don't even want to see no more of this, y'all. This is very disgusting to me. Okay, it's very disgusting. One thing we have to understand is, bro, God can care less about money. You think, bro, it doesn't matter if you was preaching to a congregation inside of a building with lights, so on and so forth, or you were standing outside in the field holding church. If that was what it was, what it was all about. Okay, God don't care about no money. That's not something that he created. It was created by society. The fact that you coming here and you pimping these people with guilt is sad, bro. You using your position of leadership so wrong. So wrong, bro. Y'all better start to wake up, bro. Anybody that's telling you in order for you to be blessed, you need to be giving up some money is not the person, bro, that you most definitely need to be rocking with, okay? And so with that being said, man, I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashay.